Parents in Hanford are rallying behind a teacher who says she was repeatedly attacked by one of her students. On Monday, a woman posted on Facebook that Frontier Elementary's first grade teacher, Madeline Cardoza, was attacked several times by a student in her class. Take a look at the photos posted and you can see that her face and her legs are bruised. The post, now seen by many parents, led them to sharing their growing concerns at a school board meeting in Hanford last night.
How do you look at the bruise on her face and move through your day as if that is a normal thing? How do you send this young mother home to her husband and daughter and not move mountains to keep the teacher safe?
Madeline Cardoza, the first grade teacher at Frontier Elementary in Hanford, says that she was assaulted several times by the same student. We're told this is her fourth black eye from the same student. And this assault also resulted in her getting a concussion. Allison Cawley, the president of the Pioneer School Association, tells us this is not the first time something like this has happened within the Pioneer School District. She says a similar attack happened 3 years ago. And now parents are asking for the district to make a change, not only for teachers, but for students who witness these attacks.
Our schools are anything but safe. We're failing not only Ms. Cardoza, but every teacher and student who deserves an environment where they feel secure, respected, and supported.
They are learning young that they can do this. What do you think this is going to lead to when they are older?
One parent even shared that his son came home and told his parents what happened, but, well, at first the parents didn't believe him. Last night, the school board only took comments but did not comment as a board. A representative for the family was at last night's meeting and also spoke out. She made it clear that the student in question has an individualized education program, otherwise known as an IEP, and struggles with behavioral issues. It is unclear if the student's IEP was followed in this particular case. The representative did call into question if and how teachers are properly trained to deal with children who show aggressive behavior. You know, issues with teachers or school sites not following IEPs is something that we have covered on Fox 26 before.
In the IEP, you have services provided, you have supports, accommodations, goals. So the IEP outlines every aspect to support that student's needs.
California has 13 different special needs that qualify for an IEP, ranging from autism to physical and other developmental needs. Each child's need is evaluated by a counselor, administrator, teacher, and the child's parents to come up with the best way that child can learn in a general education setting. Now, I interviewed a number of parents about their situations and that special education administrator you just heard from. And you can see those stories on our website under the Crisis in the Classroom section. Now, this is one of 2 school assaults that we've covered this month alone. Last week, we told you about an assault at McLean High School in Fresno, where a student and a teacher were attacked inside a classroom at lunchtime by another student and that student's adult relative. The assault caused the teacher, Allison Maddox, to have a concussion. In a press conference with the Fresno Teachers Association, President Manuel Bonilla said that there are rampant and ongoing cases of physical violence against teachers and staff this school year, and the effects on the teachers is lasting.
Our students and staff deserve better. Students and teachers should not fear for their safety in their own classrooms. Parents should not have to worry about whether their children are safe at school. Our community should not tolerate a system where violent behavior is ignored.
What is that going to look like if I return, and I also have to think about, I have a family, I have a husband and 2 small children, and like I said, it could have been worse, and if I was to return, will those students even feel safe coming to my classroom to sit? And it's like that piece is a little hard to swallow.
We reached out to the school district numerous times since the attack. Our colleague Carl Cook just got clearance from the district's communication team to talk with the interim superintendent weeks after the attack. To watch the full story so far, as there are many layers to it, just head to our YouTube page. Now, a national poll of teachers and principals conducted most recently in 2021 looked at whether they were physically attacked by a student. And the National Center for Educational Statistics found most attacks happened in elementary school, where 7% of teachers said they'd been physically attacked. The number was far lower in junior and high school, shy of 1.5%. Most of the educators who were attacked were women. And the conversation continues this morning with viewers sending in their reaction to this story. One viewer wrote to us saying in part, "How is this allowed to happen? Don't tolerate this aloofness from the school board." The email continued to say every single board member failing to take immediate action needs to be fired and held as responsible as the neglectful parents and abusive child. Which leads us to our question of the day. We'd like to know, what changes do you believe school districts need to make to stop campus violence like this? Is it extra campus security, more accountability and input from teachers, better discipline practices, or all of the above? And right now, all of the above has the most votes. Just search kmph.com, or you can scan this QR code that you see on your screen to join in the conversation. And we'll check back throughout the morning to see how viewers are responding. But we also would like to know if you know of threats or safety concerns on your campus. If so, please share those story ideas on our Fox 26 Crisis in the Classroom hotline. Email us at kmphclassroomtips@gmail.com, or you could just call this phone number and leave a message.